Good morning, Pulpites, and welcome to another exciting week of Pulp Picks. I'm Corey.
I'm Fritz.
And I'm Patrick. We are without Sarah.
Yeah.
Feeling under the weather today.
Yep.
Probably from the weight of being the host last week in your absence.
Probably.
And she filled in admirably. But yeah, it probably made her sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot of responsibility.
Trying to be Corey will do that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you know what won't make you sick? Checking out these comics.
Go!
Exactly. Fritz, take us out.
Yep. So my pick this week is 20th Century Men issue 1. It's a new series from Image. Had to double check that. But it's this whole like alternate history where like the escalation of the Cold War kind of led to the two sides developing like kind of their different versions of super soldiers. Like America at some point developed basically a Captain America, but he's not like the most chill dude we see in this. He at one point just gets really mad and throws a chair out a window in a skyscraper. So he's got some anger management issues. The Russians,
who hasn't thrown a chair out of?
Oh wait, no, I misspoke before. Not a chair, like an actual like legit like mahogany desk. Like yeah, like not a happy dude. But then like the Russians, they've got like their own. You can kind of see him here on the cover. They're kind of like Iron Man type dude, and he's very interesting. But I don't know, it's really cool seeing like how this like different history is developed. It's set in 1987, kind of timely. Things are not going well in Afghanistan and are getting worse as the issue goes on. So it's nice to see some things, no matter what timeline you're in, have not changed. But it's really fun. It's very brutal at points. There's this really funny sound effect thing they do with this helicopter at the start that I can't say because we're PG. We're trying to like not. It's fun. That's all I'll say.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's very cool. I'm digging it. Hopefully the rest of the series is great. Over to you, Patrick.
Yeah, Fritz actually left me an X-Men book that I could pick. And, the X-Men have been kind of hit and miss for me lately, but this X-Men Green #1 was interesting. The smallest X-Men team, we're kind of talking about how many members are they going to have? Is it going to be like 2 or 3? That's kind of all that's happened so far. But, Dugan does a good job, kind of another staple in the X-Men storytelling. Yeah, it's interesting. So think like Eco Warriors is kind of the vibe for this. And I wasn't sure if they were just going to go with kind of, environmentally powered based X people or what the theme was going to be. I really came into this without any previous knowledge or expectations. So it was good. The art is tight. It's solid. It's very X-Men house style. I liked it a lot. Wolverine plays a part in this, but he's not. I don't know. Maybe he'll end up on the team. He's on every other team. He might as well be.
Is this an ongoing series?
No,
it was a digital comic first, and now they're like they're releasing it in like paper.
Yeah. So, and I don't read digital comics because they're the devil, and you shouldn't read them either.
Looking at you, Mark Underwood.
Oh
wow.
Oh,
he knows.
Yeah, could be. No, but he buys them in paper, so that's okay.
Yeah, I mean, boy, howdy does he.
You can buy them in paper and then read them digitally, and that's fine with me. But anyway, don't support this whole digital first thing. It's weird. Just buy the print.
You can hail Satan as long as you still remember to take the sacrament. Is that the analogy we're doing?
Kind of. Wow, this really went down such.
I went to a Unitarian church, so I don't know anything about that.
So I liked this book. It was interesting. It was good. It's kind of its own standalone thing, which most of the web comics are. But yeah, it was interesting. I liked it, and I like the direction that they're going in. And I don't remember how many issues there's going to be of this, but it's definitely continued after this one. So
I think it's only like 2 or 3, if I remember right from the solicits.
I think the last one was 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so it'll be easy. It's hardly any investment in your time. It's a weekend fling. as far as comic books go, as opposed to getting married. It's not like, Amazing Spider-Man, where you're making a commitment every other week having to read a big thick book.
This is the week for really weird analogies.
We need Sarah.
Apparently.
Corey?
She keeps us on track.
Yeah, speaking about track, let's get over to Corey.
All right. I chose Barbaric Axe to Grind #1. This is another fantastic adventure with Owen the Barbarian and his cursed axe. There's vampires, there's giants, there's giant vampires.
Wait,
there's
are we talking
orcs
about
and a kraken?
Are we talking about the comic or your week off?
Yes. We're talking about the comic. This book just continues to be great. This is a new story arc. It's #1. They did a one-shot prior to this. And
I was going to say, didn't we just do a #1 with Barbaric? It felt like you just picked that a couple weeks ago.
Yep. Yeah. So that was just a one-shot, and it's really cool because they write this like the old Conan the Barbarian. Like it's not.
But at the same time, like, Owen is surprisingly like introspective at point. Like you can tell he doesn't want to be.
Yeah.
But it's just like he understands. Like, okay, sometimes I need to like actually talk about my feelings.
Well, and when I said that, I was mostly talking about how they do the story. You can pick up any.
Oh yeah.
You can pick up the one shot, or you can pick up the first run, or you can pick up this one and not read the prior two, and have an idea of what's going on.
Like they drop you in, but not in a way that feels disorientating. It's just like you kind of get into the groove real quick.
Yeah, and it's the there's like 4 different names down here, so I don't know which one's the artist, but the art is really good. The story's solid, and like Fritz was saying, you can pick up any of these and not be disorientated. So.
And it's still got the axe that drinks blood to make itself stronger, but only...
No, it doesn't get stronger.
It just gets drunker.
It just gets drunker.
It gets drunker.
Right. Drunk.
Yeah.
Drunker, stronger.
Same thing.
Splitting hairs. Yeah.
We find out in this one it really likes the green blood.
Yeah.
Yep.
Likes the green blood.
Interesting.
But yeah, so I think that's all we have time for, though, today.
I hope so, because that we need Sarah back. She's obviously the anchor of this entire thing. How did we ever do it before Sarah was part of the
Good question.
team?
I have no
don't
idea.
know. Please,
No clue.
please, if you're watching at home, please come back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Please.
she'll be fine.
Yeah. She'll be okay.
Yep.
All right, guys. That's all we have time for today. Make sure you stop in at 11 when we open and pick up your new comic books. And follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at PulpCG. And we'll see you then. Make sure you stop in and say hi, because I've already talked to Patrick enough, and I've only been back for 1 day. So I don't really want to talk to him anymore. So.
Not a week, and this is what we come back to.
I missed you, Store.
I mean, he probably did.
Yeah,
I love Store.
In retrospect, it makes sense.
Yeah.